Hello. Hey Mickey. Sweet. How are you? Hope you guys are doing good. I will be doing some hill shaping today over on a Slackville. Hope you guys are doing good. Sweets. Happy child birthday. Hope you're doing good. Here's our Mickey. Go. Okay, what am I doing? Cheers, guys. I think I'm like, what's next? Hydrate. We start, and away we hope to continue. Remembering to hydrate. Yeah, so I'm mulling over some ideas, but I think the only thing I can do right now on my hobbit hole is I need to move some walls around, but to make my final decisions I need to kind of reshape. I need to move mountains, I need to reshape my front of my hill. So that's what I'm gonna attempt to try and do. I need to put some dirt in my pockets. That's I think where my head is at. So yeah. Come settle in. Happy midweek. Welcome into Thursday if you've just started yours. This one. This one. Ta-da. Ooh. Where was I? Here we go. Hello. Hello. Yeah, so we tore the front off our house. As you do when you're like, what am I going to do now? So I've elongated this little entrance hallway. So our front door has been pushed out this far. We're having renovations. This is a little bit longer now. This is going to be moved back some. But before I do that, I want to make sure that this is okay. Because this used to be like here. But it doesn't feel like it's enough to give this window, if you know what I mean, some space. Because that's the front door. Does that make sense at all? So this is the new front door. We're going to have another hill shape kind of coming out a little bit. But then I want to make another window shape here. This room probably going to disappear. That's the dining room. That was the kitchen. But I might move the kitchen into where the pantry is, because the pantry is quite big. And I'm pretty sure we could do some like stoves in the middle. And shelving storage around the outside of that room. I'm sure we can move them in together. So yeah. Anyway, cheers guys. Cheers. Come in, get comfy. Don't really need this anymore because I don't even have the pack. That was for the little hollow print pack for the front door. But besides the window, that door's pretty much done. Pretty much done. So, and of course my pockets are awfully full. And that is full as well. Can we put that away? Yes. No. And yep, no. At least we can pick that up. So this is going to be cool. Once it is my front door, it is a little bit of a squish to get through. But you get the actual doors in behind, which I think is pretty cool. also in behind here. I do have another door here for now, but that might get covered up. We'll see. We'll see. Is that a sky I see? It is. Waving across the time zones. Hello over there. Welcome in, Sky. How are you? Hope you're doing good. Tink. Tink. Yep, so I'm just kind of, I need to empty my pockets. I'm just having a think at the moment. I feel like I've moved the wall a little bit, but I still, I think visually it's going to need a bit more space. So either the window gets a bit smaller, or we push this over even further. Not sure, but at the moment I'm just going to be like connecting that hill with the door. We're going to connect the door back up to the hill it's supposed to be inside of. Just showing the, oop, running around in circles, but there we go. This is the front door. And at the moment, it's not awfully safe. We've ripped a big hole in the side. But we're going to fix that. Yeah, good. Just a quick wave. See, this is why I need my little hi-bye. I will have a little hi-bye. Plans. Gotta head out the door for a drop off. 'Tis that time of day. Sneak that coffee in. Yeah, no, I'm loving the front door.
Gary 1638. It's time to flip the plushie.
It is time to flip the plushie because Gary's in the house. Welcome in, Gary. So we're gonna have, yeah, I think that's gonna move over. I'm gonna lose the kitchen, which is kind of a bummer because, you know, having the kitchen with a nice front window, but I think it's just looking a bit funny if you had that and tried to squish in 3 little windows. Anyway, flipping the plushie. Gary, how's things? How has the day been so far? Is the coffee pot hot? Now, let me find, because we've started off, I tried to start off with one of the plushies that's not in the card stack. Gary! 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 Yeah, I suppose the pantry is really big, Sky. We could push things over a little bit. It's like dining room. I could make the parlor a little bit smaller because I think it was humongous. It really was a bit too big. Okay, first things first. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Grumpy kitty. See, I started off with one of my one of the ones that's not in the card pack to make sure they all get a turn while I procrastinate all my jobs. What about the second kitchen? Oh my goodness. Considering putting a little bit of a hob in the pantry, you know, like you're gonna need to get something ready there as well, right? Right? Not this one. Not this one. This one. Grumpy kitty. Grumpy cat. Grumpy cat. What are they feeding you? Grumpy cat. Grumpy cat. It's not your fault. There we go. Let's put that away before I forget to. Cool. Done. Job sorted. Sorted. Yeah, I kind of like the idea because, I mean, it's having like, oh, there's a piece of glass. I took off the borderless glass because I kept losing my glass panes and things because they were just invisible. They were invisible. So everything's a little bit chaotic right now. But yeah, no, this was going to be the kitchen, and there was I kind of like the idea of like a little bay window, but you can't do much bay windowing when you've only got like 6 blocks across. So we could keep this big. I did move this. Whoops, don't do that. I did move this, so I could move it back. And then we have a bigger kitchen. Whoops, fell in a hole. Yeah, ooh. It just means that the window might be quite little instead of quite big in the parlour. That's fine. Oh, you did the same sky. Yeah, I kind of put it on because I'm like, oh yay, you know, borderless glass, it looks really nice. And for my last season here on Slackville, it was really good because I did that big like coloured gradient, and I think that was using the tinted glass, and that was really good. It looked really nice. Maybe I could try that. I did separate them out into stained glass and plain glass. So if I do, yeah, that's a point. Whoops, because over here I've got a white and light blue kind of little flower shape glass pattern on that coming. So we'll have to try it with and without the borderless. See? That's why I keep you around, Sky. We've got the try this and that and the other way around too. We've got to try all the things for science. Trying to hydrate. I've got moved from my turmeric drink, which is yummy. This is chamomile, which I used to have. Getting used to it. It's a little bit different, but then I'm like, oh, it's gonna be no, it's not turmeric, but it's still good. And I think it's good for me in the evenings. We'll see. Don't spill the drink. Oh, Sky, thank you for the dance. Hope the coffee's warm and the day goes well. Hang on. Oh, man. Here we go. That's better. That's better. So many little windows. I forget to get everything just right over to the side there. So I've got to always do the little, oh no, but wait, hang on. Oh no, but wait, hang on again. We've got visitors. What have you got? Anything? Well, hello. Well, hello. Really need any of that. Really? Okay, dirt. Let's get stuff done. Dance party. I love those ones. Actually, when it's got all the little dudes running around. Oh, now, Mickey, if you are on, not sure if you're on, what you call it, like a mobile or anything like that. That's a link to get the stream avatar kind of outfit going, but you don't have to because you do have to like connect it with your Twitch account. Anyway, just putting it out there for folk. If you're on a computer, then there's like a little pop out on the side of the screen area. I keep forgetting to mention it lately. I used to like do it every second breath. I'd be like, oh guys, go play and click on the things because it's amazing, but it's still amazing. But I do forget to mention it. Remind me if I don't. Okay, let's go find some dirt. Oh no, actually there was, who was it? It was Jay. Yeah, he said no, he actually prefers Steve. So yes, please do stay. That's, I also have to say, if you love Steve, and we all love Steve, we are Steve. Please stay as Steve. So we went into a big hole of note last time. I went down into a big hole of note with damage case. We survived. Just. And came back with a few souvenirs, which I'm just gonna, yep. Rooney, we're gonna put over there. Why is it a shield? Not, oh yeah, probably because it got in the way from the photograph. What else? Honesty. I want to put that somewhere special. Where's things and stuff? Fine, I'll put a new one down. This is what happens when you don't have the front of your house. Oh my goodness. Okay, we'll put you away because we will probably have another little structure-y pack thing at some stage. Okay, where do you guys go? Somewhere in here. This one. Amazing. Dirt box. What have we got in here? Tough. Okay, sure. Sky, you go and do your good things. May the force be with you. So pleased we could have a little hi-bye. Morphed into that quietly supportive type, aka legend for realsies. Alright, we've got a bunch of dirt. Let's get a bunch of grass as well. Do we bulk it out with some stone? Might as well. I'll be back. No doubt. That can go there. Oh look, we got more dirt all over the place. So much dirt, which is good because we need it. Okay. I'm falling into water. That was not the intention. Alright. So I wanted to have like a little bit of a slump. So I don't want to like just take it from up here. I do actually want to have a bit of a slump because over there I'll do a bit the same and put a garden on one of the roofs of the spare room over there, which I'm moving as well. We're doing a lot of renovations. So I'm thinking we just kind of extend this upwards from here. I do have to be careful if I'm doing little shortcuts that we keep the little gaps all lit up. Let's move these over a bit. Oh, that's right, and I used up my last torch just as we were coming back over the hill from our adventures. We went on an adventure. One block of coal, that'll do. Sure, I've got some spurs. Oh, Mickey, look, I didn't even check there. How rude. How rude. Hang on. Hang on. There we go. That one's for Mickey. You get a double. Oh, Gary's got our third. There she is. It's surround sound, Mickey. Hoo-ha. Yeah, I'm gonna make some torches just so that we can stuff them in the little cavities. Can't fly with a torch. Doesn't work like that. Here's a wall. Okay. Now we're cooking. Oh. Oh. Damage case made a moss maker. I can't remember if we put some over already or where I put it. But I was going to get some of that too. Please hold. Please hold. Not in there. It's not in there. So I may have to go and get some more. So I used up some here. You see any? I can't see any. My memory is shoddy as anything. Did I use up what you gave me last time? Cool. Yep. Okay, so let's boop, 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 boop. Oh great, now I've got full pockets. I promise I will start building something in a second. Holy heavens. Let's put those in there. And I can at least bring 3 stacks. Oh, make a shulker. Let's be smart. Gotta be smart. We're smart. Scaffolding, dirt. One of these things. One of these things is not like the other. What's in there? Ooh. That's the one I wanted. I probably looked at 100 times. Doop doop be doop. Okie dokie. Now we're cooking. Whoop whoop. See, these are the things that excite me. That I'm machines that Damage Case makes that make mud. The mud makers make me happy. And now we have somewhere. There it is. The machine that makes moss. Moss and mud.
Inconceivable.
Moss and mud. Inconceivable. Oh, they just make me so happy. And that one makes clay and it's just awesome. Look at this. Look at this. Amazing. Storage is where I'm heading. No, we're not. Gary, thank you for the dance. Rock on, dude. Rock on. Is that Mickey? Can you hire him? Is that Damage Case? Oh my goodness. He makes all the fun stuff. And I just get to play with it. Oh my giddy aunt. I'm gonna go and scavenge. Oh, yeah, that's right. I'd have to line up. No, but seriously, if you need anything, Mickey. Just let me know what you've got in mind. I can always help to gather stuff too. Take a couple, we won't deplete. See how far that gets us for now. Yeah, for sure, hey? For sure. Yeah. Anything else I need while I'm here? Yeah, no, he's been super busy helping Wally out, and yeah, honestly, if it can help him get settled, the Zion farm especially, that's really cool. Really cool. Don't think I need anything else at the moment because we're hill shaping, but it was, yeah, I was like, oh, that's right, I need the moss because it's amazing and I love it. All of it. All the moss. That's right, we'll try not to fly into the hillside this time. Success. Okay. Alright, so we'll do a bit of shaping and then I might have to push it back a little bit to add some moss. But yeah, let's just focus on the shape. Otherwise we never get started. Seed a little bit of grass. See how we go. Alright. We're doing stuff. We're placing blocks. That's a start. It's called to jam it in there and fix it later. We could use up some of those as well. Oof. A little bit haphazard, but it works. It works. Something to that effect. remember to get, I always forget to grab these, otherwise you destroy them if you place the blocks on them, but I'm sure I'll find a use for them at some point. That's a pretty, I got so excited about those, but now I've never actually made a proper use for them. Let's fill that in. Jump for the ghost blocks. Let's fix this up a little bit. Alright. Let's throw that there just for now. Yeah, so I think I'll be keeping this out here, but then I'll taper it back in a little bit, I think, by the time it gets to there, so it's not just all pokey outy. We'll see how that goes. I might change my mind later. Totally reserved for mind changing anytime I feel like it. Whoops. Yeah, I don't want to waste the grass. I know we've got quite a bit of it, but at the same time, I'm not going to be silly about it. Doop, 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 doop. I need to raise this up a little bit as well. This is going to be a test for our lighting on our hillside, which has always been a little bit iffy. A little bit iffy. That's okay. We'll survive. As long as I remember to eat. Oh my gosh. Alright, we're going to have to probably say see you later to that one. It's just, yeah. That tree. Might have to go see you laters. Okay. We're just eyeballing it. There's no actual rhyme or reason to what I'm doing here, but we'll figure it out as we go. Light. Disease. Light. Out of there before I box myself in. Alright. What does it think like a hill? This is how I make things. If I was a hill, where would I go? Let's do that. That's worked well for me in the past. If I was a hill, what would I look like? Lumpy and mossy. Me every day. that the sun coming up? Yeah. Thought had double vision. I was like, is that the moon or the sun? What's going on? I don't know what time of day it is on this on this server. It's just like I've started to ignore the night a little bit. It's taken a little while. Iron Knight, welcome in. Oh, we've got a new follow as well at the same time. What's this? You guys who have the names that are a little bit harder to pronounce, good on you guys. What have we got? How would you like me to say that name there? As Hell XYW. Azel. Anyway, welcome in. You are most welcome. I tried my best, I promise. Oh my goodness, I don't think I put my foot in it too much, but hi, welcome in. Come in, get comfy. This is what we do here. I did, sweets. I was really good, wasn't I? No, but anyway. Oh, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Lots and lots. I was gonna say, Iron Knight, welcome in. You and I think it was Mickey or it was Sky. You guys both got me with the dance right as I was taking a drink both times, and like I don't want to spill it, so it's like hurry, but hurry very slowly to put the drink down. It's like perfect timing, guys. Oh my goodness. Was it Gary? I was like, are you kidding me? It's like, yeah, hurry, but hurry very carefully to put the drink down. But no, welcome in. Oh, there we go, Mickey. Always blame Gary. Totally. Even when it's Iron Knight's fault. Yep.
I fear you're underestimating the sneakiness, sir.
Gary, you know 100% I always underestimate your sneakiness. This is fact. Cheers, guys. Welcome in. We're shaping a hill today. We're sticking dirt blocks down haphazardly in hopes that when I stand back, I like it. What? Cheers, guys. Hydrate if you can.
We're not worthy! We're not worthy! We're not worthy!
Gary, we are so not worthy of the sneakiness. Sounds like we're blaming Mickey for Gary's sneakiness. That's right. It's all your guys' fault. Oh my goodness, I can't fly. How many times have I done that today? I can't fly with torches.
I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.
Can I land? Like this. Ah, look at that. I didn't splat. I did not splat. And don't call me Shirley. So this is my hobbit hole. This is my door. And I moved it out so it looked cooler. But now I have got to connect my door back up with my hill. Anyway, this is the plans. This is the way. So this is what we've been doing. It's not too bad. That looks like it was there all at the beginning. It's always been like that. Totally. Always been there. Anyway, we're placing dirt today, guys. I make no apologies because I need to make friends with this hillside and try and redo. We need to move some walls and windows because they ended up being too close to the front door after I made the front door really big. Bigger than it used to be. Whoops. But it looks heaps cooler, but that does mean we need to rethink the distribution of some of these rooms next to it. Yeah, that's a future me problem. So now we're connecting this bit to that bit all the way along a bit more. Oh dear. I know, Gary, I'm still waiting for a big blue building to show up in our shopping district. Oh, I feel like it might actually be able to happen. We can make that. I'm sure we could make something happen. Something like that has happened before. I don't know how. Over on the other lands. I don't know how. It was a mystery. It just turned up one day. This big blue box. It's always good to make new friends. It is. Now, Azel, please tell me how to say your name properly. You made some sneaky little faces at me going, you know, yay and haha or whatever. But tell me how to say your name properly, or I'll keep butchering it, and it will be all your fault. Or keep not telling me because that's your intention, and we'll have some fun with that anyway. I am going to put a little bit of moss around here, so at the moment it's still just going to be a bit crazy. Bear with me while it looks a bit weird. But nature is weird, and so is our hills. That's something totally David Attenborough would say about hillsides and nature and stuff, right? Right. Right. And this actually has to keep going. It's starting to slant down the hill, but that actually needs to go out a little bit further. Much further. Oh, sweets, don't make me saying you don't want that to happen. You do not need that in your life. But the hills are alive. Or is it the hills have eyes? Ooh, that's a different movie. I said I didn't want that. I'm telling you, you don't want that. Happy cat. I'll sing you happy cat. Oh, is it smelly cat? Yeah. But we'll leave the other one to Julie Andrews. Is it Julie? Yeah, she was. Isn't she Maria? Am I getting the right movie name? I think so. Oh, you're funny. You're funny. That would have to cost you a lot of channel points. No kidding at all. Like 1 billion channel points. $1 billion. Yes, I don't know where this is actually going. I did this because it made sense, because I wanted to put it underneath where this window's going. But now I don't know where it's going to go. It might actually connect to where I move that room to. You can see this room here. This used to be the spare room, and you'd get to it from this tiny little walkway there. Sweets, there's your chicken. That's your cow called Chicken. Your pig that thinks it's a cow whose name is Chicken. That's he's still there. I've still got him. Been looking after him. That's your cow chicken. Yeah, so now this is going to be inside land. So that could just come down. I don't know, it seems a little bit weird to have such a big staircase going down to one spare room. What could be down there with the spare room? Or this could be a different room, and the spare room could be like up here, like coming out, having a window up here somewhere. Could be like a little conservatory, maybe with a little glass ceiling, glass roof. Just seems weird to have this come down straight into a bedroom. I was thinking maybe I do that. Then you could have a nice view if you knock this out a little bit more. Because I do need to redo this river and make that look all nice. So maybe if this was a little conservatory, you know, just with a couple of nice little seats or something. And you have a nice little riverbank with a garden, maybe some wheat fields. Wheat. Put some wheat fields down here. This was all a big hill that got in the way and you couldn't even see anything. So that's kind of gone and needs a little bit of attention. Anyway, squirreling. Stop squirreling. Squirrel. Every day, squirreling. It's what I do. Cheers, guys. Yep, I am looking after chicken. The cow pig. I actually want to shape that back there because that's a natural little opening which we're going to do like a little garden. Ooh, 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 ooh. Let's squirrel some more. Whoops. So this was here from the start. I thought this was cool. Like we could turn this into like a little rooftop garden. And we could put like a little staircase that goes onto the roof around the conservatory or whatever that's going to be. Yep, but we'd need to kind of start to form a little bit of a staircase of some description down here. And remember to light things up, otherwise we're going to get in danger. I'm in danger. Now we install funny face as I start to think about what we're doing. Do I know what I'm doing? Not at all. It's a bit dark. It's a bit dark. Where's my spoon? Oh, I just heard something. Oh, phantoms. Is it phantoms? It was phantoms. I haven't slept in forever. Quick, panic. Run away, run away. Okay. I got so brave being out in the dark at night. Where are they? Did we run very far away from them? Or was it the sheep making noises? No, it was definitely something. Bopped me on the head. I don't think there was that many dark places up here. Thought I'd done pretty well. Almost. 90%. 90%. That's fine. All right. Okay. So if I'm walking down, that's what I needed my spoon for. Come on, that's what I was doing. So rudely interrupted. And one of those kind of hillside little walkways. What am I doing? No idea. But it's going to be amazing. Okay, looks like we do have an ad coming in about a minute. I'll be still here. Place some blocks and stuff. Now, do we go down? Keep going down that way? I feel like it should wiggle. It needs to be wiggling. I think it needs to. This might help us shape. Ooh, yep, okay. So that's gonna, I need a little marker point. Let's put this here. That's our marker point. Oof. And we know we've got to kind of aim out for there. So we don't want to go downhill too fast. We're not going downhill like slalom ski jumping. Ooh, puppy's all excited. Hi, puppy. Oh. Got grass. Might need to go get more dirt in me buckets. Oh, I don't want to waste this grass. Alright. Me dirt box. Dirt. Dirt. Okay, there goes the ads. So please use the ad break to go take a break. Go grab some water for those that you're still around, because we won't be doing a bunch just in case. But that's not like... Yeah, that phantom was probably the most exciting thing that's going to happen. All about the dirt. Cheers. Seems to be a lot of wee animals around. Loot. Okay. Where are we? Come on. Have dirt. Well, hillside. Some fancy quote like that, I'm sure. Okay, let's build this up a little bit more. I'm quite liking that. We need to hide these things, or do we? Yeah, I think we do, because that's part of the ceiling inside. Oh, let's fall off. That's what I meant to do. Leave that a little bit open. Aim this bit out to there and we'll have an undecided room of sorts down here. I'm just not sure if like a conservatory is a real hobbity thing to have. I like the idea of it, but I don't want to stick it in and then have it look really weird. Is that the ads over? I have a little thing that pops up every now and then, but sometimes it's really inconsistent. Hard to tell. Yep. Sure. There we go. Softens that a little bit. I've got to remember to put the lights back. Otherwise it's going to be nasty later. Okay. Let's take a look. I don't not like that. Okay, let's come up here. I think that looks like it belongs there. I've done all of that bit there. All of that bit. That's all my stuff. Not bad. I'll take it. I suppose I've done all of that as well. That's all me too. I think it's coming along. We're getting there. Oh, I need more rockets in me pockets. Okay, so this is joining back up with what might be a little path. So if I get little, what do you call them, slabs, we could make a nice little walkway coming down from, or up to whatever this is going to be. Like a little garden, rooftop garden. So we can, what does it look like? Yeah, we can't go that way. Just can't, doesn't feel right. Coming down, and then we'll wiggle down, and then we'll have to come down this way somewhere. That feels better, right? This way. Somewhere down there. Okay. This, imagine, is going to be a lovely, nice kind of cobble, brick, mossy archway. Come out, wiggle down, wiggle down, wiggle down, and more wiggling. Lots of wiggling. Wiggle, wiggle, and then some more. Yeah. Sure. And we do something else down there. Okay. There's wiggliness happening. Okay. The next question is, if I had a spare room, I think up here is too high. And if that's wiggling there. Oh. Out of the way. Move. It's like a big ant. It's going to move very slowly. It's almost like this does have to turn into the spare room, or the spare room goes all the way over here. But I think that feels like it's too far. Let's do a little, hang on. I'm thinking out loud, guys. Always danger mouse. I think there could be okay for another little window. I think that wouldn't be terrible. And if you've got like a big long multi-window, then you've got one big one, front door, and yep, that'll work. Ooh. Okay, so that has to wiggle down from there then. We've got to wiggle down here somehow. doing this all upside down and sight unseen. If I was a little path wiggling down a hillside, what would I look like? What would I look like? Okay. Walking down the hill. Now, oh, that's a bit straight. I don't like that. More wiggles. Must have more wiggles. Church. Okay. Sure. Then this will come out here. Window. Big circle, probably. And this can turn into something. Or nothing. Or nothing. Glow stick, welcome in. How are you? Shouldn't be too... Is it morning time? How are you? Have you got another early start where you've got to get up, or are you only up a little bit? Like awake this much, or this much. Anyway, morning. I love having you in. Welcome in. Get comfy, or if you need to get up, don't stay comfy, because that's how you end up going back to sleep and sleeping in late, which is might not be what you need to do right now. Awake, thankfully. No, just awake from being awake early. And sometimes if you've had a couple of days where you've had to get up early, then your body's like, we're up now, yes, up. And you're like, no, stop it. You forgot I used to be a morning person. But brain's like, we're up now? Yes, we're up. Yes, okay, yes. Cheers. Cheers. Yeah, so we've still got big gaping holes in our house, and so all the animals are coming in, which is kind of not unusual, I guess, for a Baggins. The sun is a deadly laser. Laser that can, hang on, yeah, the sun is a deadly laser that controls how long I sleep. What doing? Trying to do stuff. We're doing stuff and things. I'm trying to connect my front door with my house because it wasn't connected. I moved it. So now we're trying to make a hill where there wasn't one. I need rockets is what I was doing. Oh, I nearly splattered then, did you see? Did you see? Were you looking? Were you looking? Can you look? Look at me. Were you looking? Did you miss it? You know. No. I just need some rockets, that's all. Yeah. Well, I hope you're doing good. Have you got any plans? Is it work day? What's going on with your bad self? Yeah, we're just closing in on Thursday, so we've got one more work day, and then we get weekend. Oh, that's right. We've got I've got a Farland stream weekend coming up. I'll be on my Sunday, so it'll be like the Saturday for most other side of the worldly folk. But for me, it'll be my Sunday afternoon. So around about my usual time as well, which will be nice. Not far off. So for you guys, it might feel like I'm starting like half an hour later. But it'll be pretty much my usual weekend. Yeah, so I'm trying to shape a hill. I shaped all of that. I did so well. Look at this. All the top of there. All the top of that. There's night sky made. Just appointments today. I'm running the errands. But no, you got to get the appointments in when you can. Sometimes, I don't know if it's you, but doctor's appointments, sometimes here, like you've got to book them almost a month in advance now. It's like, I think I might be sick in a month. It's like, what? How? It's like, I want the appointment for when I need it, not for when I'm like magically in the future can tell when I'm gonna need it. Closer! Gary! Let's fill that in. That's a hole I'm gonna fall in. We know how easily I fall in little holes and get scared. Okay, so I've decided that this is going to be where my spare room is going to get moved to. So it was here. It was right here. But now it's going to go move over to the other side. This is going to be like a little pathway. We have decided. We've made a decision, which is more than I thought I was going to do today. I was like, yeah, I'm not going to make decisions. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what this should look like at all. But we'll plaster this with some more dirt everywhere. Dirt everywhere. Might need to just get that back a bit. Because it's going to be a big circle window for the spare room. And it's going to be awesome. Take that back one more as well. Ta-da! Fords all day for Gary. At least it's not, what is it? It's not a Mini Cooper. Is that the one that was giving you a bit of grief the other day? No, it wasn't. There was like a ute or something. Actually, Glowstick, speaking of lasers, that was like, I think the car I learned to drive in was a Ford Laser. Laser. Gonna jam that in there. Fair thing. Every day, every minute of every day. Oh, there's the sun coming up. I thought I saw it. Thought I saw it. May the Fords spare your fingers. Oh no, Fords are just as bad as minis. Oh no. Oh no. What are the easy ones? What ones do you like working on, Gary? What's that? Sweets was in on a shark's head. What? I missed that. What's a shark's head? Explain yourself. Oh, the laser. The laser. Yeah, that would have been a tricky thing to learn how to control. No, it was a Ford laser I learned to drive. Back in the day. Back in the day. That would imply that the sun is a shark. It would. It would. See, we're connecting the dots now. This is like the meaning of life, the universe, and everything. That the sun is a shark with a laser made by Ford. These are the facts. It's like Da Vinci's Code. Da Vinci's Code. We've cracked it. Oh. Land shark. What's it? You know, that's a thing, isn't it? A land shark. What's that off? It's off something. Okay, we've got a pathway that's going to be wiggly. So let's wiggle. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Yeah. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Yeah. Here we go. That'll do it. I think that if it was a land shark, they'd have feet, so they could reach the pedals, but then with their fins, they wouldn't be able to steer. So that's when it would all turn to custard. It would all go downhill from there. Welcome in, we've got a follow. Now, is it Zay the Mox Maple? Or Zethamox Maple? Look, I'm trying my best with the names and things. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Come get comfy. I'm trying to shape a hill where there was no hill. Oh, thank you. And that's exactly what I try to create. So thank you for noticing. It's a come in, get comfy. Sometimes I might jump in a big hole of nope and there will be excitement. But today, I'm trying to connect up the front door of my hobbit hole to the hill because I moved it out further because it looked better being here. And then I've been procrastinating because then I didn't know what to do about things, and so I've been a bit so now we're doing it. We're just doing it. It may or may not turn out right the second time. So Zethamox Maple, I'm winning. Welcome in though. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. I am Night Sky from New Zealand. play mostly Minecraft, mostly Bedrock, but a little bit of Java here and there sprinkled in, depending on how I'm feeling. Mostly like that bingo and stuff. But I'm learning other little bits and pieces. I like all the things. Zethamox. Zethamox. Love it. Oh, I love that little emote. Very cute. But yeah, welcome in. Hope you're doing good. Glad you found us. Oh, that's what I can do. I can show off this thing. So if you want to do the little avatar down the bottom, one of them is you. And so if you, and that goes for you, Azelle, if you're still there. Did I get that one right? You never told me. I had another follow and I couldn't work out how to say that one, but we'll give it a good go. But yeah, no, if you want to change up your little avatar, you can do. It's totally freebies. And it'll be there if you come back. It'll have your little outfit that you chose. If you hover about halfway down on the screen, if you're on desktop. If not, there's a link for if you're on a mobile. Oh, thank you for the dance. Iron Knight, it was you. I know these things because it says right there. Thank you for the dance. Yes, yes. So yeah, no, there's if you're on, tell me if you're on a computer or something like that, you can just hover on the right hand side halfway down the stream screen. Try saying that 10 times fast. And a little SA thingy pops out. Go onto there, find the skins, and you can also put stuff in your hands and make it look cool. If you are on like your phone or something like that, you can't find that little button, and so that link will actually make it a bit easier to get to it. But it does mean you've got to say, okay, connect that thing to my Twitch account. So I've got to be mindful to tell people that you don't have to use this if you don't want to, because you do have to say, add on to my Twitch account, please. You're very welcome to stay as Steve if you don't want to do that. And just watch them all run around and have fun. I get distracted by them all the time. I love them so much. Yeah, they're called stream avatars. They're very cool. The skins for them, like the actual app itself, I get separate. But the skin pack that I'm using was made by the Puka. So I haven't done a shout out to them for a little while. But yeah, I always try to say a big thank you for the skin pack, because they put it out on their little marketplace for freeze, and I like, when I saw them I was like, I need those in my life. I need those in my life. I think that'll do it, as long as I spelt it right. Ron is here. Hello, Ron. Welcome in. Everybody wave to Ron. He waves to me if all I can do during my lurks of his streams. Sometimes I'm at work and I can't like talk or type even. And sometimes I can't even hear him because if I don't bring my headphones, all I can do is like watch him. And so I'm like silently waving frantically at Ron. So from the other side of the world to Ron, we're all saying, hi Ron. Hope you're having a good day. Hope you're having a good one. We are moving hills, not mountains, but hills. Building, moving, something like that. All this stuff on top here we've built. I don't know what I'm going to put in here yet. I think this needs a little something, but our spare room's going to go over here. So I need to make sure there's space for a window. I think that's what I was doing. Work is almost done. Nice. We're in countdown mode. It's so close, you can smell it. So close. This is where a wiggly path. Should probably get some. Let's do that. Let's make that a bit more obvious. We'll go get some slabs. Do we have any spruce? We should have boatloads of it. I just don't know where I've put it. Ron, nice spot for a dragon. I'm like, I do actually have plans for another big build further down the river, and another one just across there somewhere. I've got to find a good place for it. But no, I do need to work on. I keep looking in that same box. These are the ones I wanted. I do need to work on what's going to go on top of my mountain on the Farlands SMP. That's a work in progress. But we won't be able to work on it this weekend because this weekend is Farlands stream weekend. I'll be at the end of the day one. But I will be putting in my pixel art competition panel, or attempting to get most of it done. We don't faff about. That is the plan. Oh no, that's not going to work. Oh no. Push this back a little bit. I want to make it steep. How do we make it steep, but also a bit precarious? Okay, you had too much fun making that little avatar. Wait, hang on, let me see. Oh, that's awesome. I like the little red horns. So if you do, as part of, I don't know which thing you're using, but there's also a little actions panel, or you can just type in chat !jump. Also, so you make them do little bits and pieces, and there are some channel points that also make them do things as well. So you are on a PC, cool. So yeah, on one of those tabs, when you're in that little create panel, there's one you can do some actions and bits and pieces. T-Man, welcome in, Turtle. There they are. Turtle. See, the Mox is taken by our wee avatars. Love it. Have some fun with those. And yeah, there are some channel points. Once you get some of those, there are some little redeems that you can do, and it makes all. That's how they do the dance thingy. And there's one that shoots everybody all around the place as well. T-Man, welcome in. How are you? How is things today? Love having you in. I'm trying to make a little path coming down. I don't know if I'm doing it right, but we'll get there eventually. Here it is. Found the buttons. Rock on with your good self. Thank you for the dance. Rock on. Yeah. Yeah. So if we put this one there. And this one here. Okay. We've got to get rid of this one, I think. It's got to happen. I don't love it, but it's got to happen. That, no, that one. That one. Very serious thinking face here, team man. Who'd have thought making hillsides were so tricky? Okay, so now we're coming down the hill. But can we get up okay? Yes. Now that works better. Now that works better. I've done this bit. I've connected the top of the door because I did this. I moved the Hobbit front door. We moved it out like about 10 blocks or something. So I've connected this to there. So this is my stuff. Look, I'd made a hill. A start of one anyway. And now I'm distracted because I wanted to connect this little, this was here originally, and I want to put a little garden up here, like a little secret garden. So I'm kind of making sure that I've got a little path going up to it. So I keep, yeah, we're going up and down the path while I figure out how it should wiggle. We're wiggling. Things are good. I'm pleased, team man. Is it middle, end of day, or you're up far too late? Like my habits. Try and be good, and then I pay for it later because I'm like, oh no, just another 10 minutes. It'll be fine. No. No, you'll pay for it tomorrow. Now this has got to wiggle somehow down to there. Everybody's got to bring their wiggle and help me get down the hill. It's got to come out a little bit further. That feels better. Then you're just not coming out onto nothing. Hey, Biggie. Wiggy, wiggy, woo. Now we're heading down there. Got to wiggle down this way. Why? Because that's how it felt right to wiggle. Been up for a few hours, getting into it, little by little. There we go. Let's put some light, Aziz, light. Oh my gosh. Now which way do we go? Which way did he go? This looks, it feels funny because it's very, very tight. It's there, okay? Now this is going to be tricky because interesting, because we can't really, oh maybe we can. there, and then like that. Will that work? Yes. Yes. Maybe. Maybe. Solid. Maybe. Oh, my giddy aunt. Whose idea was this? Right. No. No, 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 no. We've got to go. We need to be encouraged to wiggle that way. We need to encourage the right hand wiggling. Okay, I think we've got it. I think we've nearly got it. Nearly. Here we go. And we do this. And then... something like that. And we'll bring it down here somewhere. Yep, there's going to be a garden down here. Maybe some wheat fields. Okay. I think that if it's not, we'll move it later. But I think I'm almost happy with that. That can't be straight aligning. Okay. We either wiggle left or right at the bottom. Oh, I don't like that. It's too straight. That's too straight. It needs to wiggle. Okay. There. And that way, and then it's got a bank back this way. Right, now we are going to make this wiggle the way we want it to, whether it wants to or not. Oh no, I can't get up there. Oh no. Oh no.
Motown Mickey, it's time to flip the blushy.
Maggie. Wiggle, 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 yeah. Mickey. Guess what? Guess what, Mickey? Mickey, guess what? It's time to flip the plushie. We've had Grumpy Cat sitting up here for ages. It's time to flip the plushie. Now, Zethamox. It's going to take me a while. We have this thing here and it's called flip the plushie. This is the plushie and they are reversible plushies, so you can turn them around and then see the butt. They've got different things on different sides. I've got a few of them and we flip a card and we see who's going to get a turn to sit up the front. So I've got a couple and yeah, get ready. Grumpy Cat. Grumpy Cat. What are they feeding you? See, this is the only song you'll probably ever get me to properly sing. Sing is a very loose word there. Grumpy Cat. Grumpy Cat. It's not your fault. Right. Buttons. Buttons, buttons, buttons. Ready, steady. 3, 2, 1. We just had Grumpy Cat. That means we get to spin again. Sometimes that happens because of statistics, because of math. Come on. There we go. It's one for T-Man. Happy turtle. Happy turtle. He's ready. He's ready and waiting. Turtle. Turtle. We like the turtles here. We've got many turtles. Many, many turtles. And squirtles. Turtles and squirtles. Many. Turtle, turtle. Squirtle, squirtle. Okay, now I have to remember to take the card down because sometimes I forget, so you've got to tell me if I'm running around. There we go, turtle. Turtles are the best. Turtles are so cool. Every time you say turtle, a turtle jumps on the screen. A tiny little turtle jumps up and runs around. They are that cool. There you go. Thank you, Mickey, for flipping the plushie. Turtle cat. Turtle cat. I just want your hat as a hat. There we go. Thank you for flipping the plushie. Turtle. Yeah, we love the turtles. Like, look, this is what I use to hold my phone up. Like, some people go, oh, I really love the turtles, they're amazing. No. This is for realsies. On today's T-Man gets lost in his own creative world. T-Man attempts to find something he built 4 years ago. Will he come out the other end a changed T-Man? Or will he forever be lost in the parallel universe that is his creative world? Stay tuned. Stay tuned to find out. It could be anywhere. Oh good, that's like me and my shulker storage system. I always wanted a pet turtle, but they're illegal where I used to live, and now my apartment doesn't allow pets. Oh, you know, funny story. I had an auntie who had terrapins, and yeah, she bred them, and they would just be running around her house. She had lots of animals, but yeah, she bred them. So yes, sometimes you got to see through the little aquarium thing. Tiny little babies. Little babies. But yeah, here they are actually kind of for pets, sure, but a lot of the time they get released into the waterways, and that's not good. They're actually a pest, and they eat all the like native things and disrupt the rivers and bits and pieces. So if you've got them, you've got to look after them and keep them from being free. Be a responsible turtle pet owner. Okay, this is coming along. I don't know if we're going to get much else done. What's the time? Oh, it's 20 past. Got another good 10-15 minutes. We'll have it all finished by then. Let's have a look in the daytimes. Let's have a look. This tree is a good tree for standing on. Well, that's not bad. I've done all of that. D-Man's back. He's found his way out of the creative void. Did you find? Did you find what you were looking for? I'm sure there's a song there. But I still haven't found what I'm looking for. That's the one I was thinking. Yeah, so I've done this bit here. That's joined up nicely. We've got, oh, that's nice now. Look at that. We've got a little bit of a path forming. We'll have a window, a circle window made out of wood, sitting there, and that will balance off those ones that we're going to do, and we'll rearrange things. So I haven't done as much as I wanted to over that side, and that's the bit where I need to kind of have a little bit of a sit and think about the rooms and the size of the rooms. And we need to definitely push them. I want the timber for the next little archway to start about here. Originally my window was here, and it was like, no, that's going to compete with the front door now that I did the front door big, quite a lot bigger than I had originally planned. Oh, you did find it. Good. Oh. Well, hello. I wanted a hug. I didn't. I do need to sleep actually, because it's been a couple of nights. We sleep in the wall, in the hobbit hole. Actually, I'll show you around. We've got a couple of new folk, or the Mox. We'll go and show you around the hobbit hole. I do have a few little tunnels that I've built in here. So this is a little bit smaller than the base I built in the last season here. Yeah, ignore the fact that the front of the house isn't on there. But I want to spend some time on the detailing. I felt like I didn't get to do a lot of detailing, or so that's my fireplace. So I want to do a bit more of this sort of stuff, like nice hyper detailing of things. So yeah, this is like the front corridor where you come in, and this will be like a little hobbit hole. It's based on Bag End, loosely, very loosely. This was going to be like the parlour, but I need to figure things out in terms of layout. But yeah, you've got this nice hallway. I might put a room in there, because there's space for a room there. This was going to be the kitchen, but again, we're under renovations. That was going to be a secret room, so we can maybe put something in there. Come down the hallway more, that's going to be the dining room, but again, that might get a little bit bigger if we rearrange those front three rooms. This is the pantry. Good hobbit needs a lot of pantry space. And off the pantry, we've got a bit of storage. And we've also got a nice wine cellar with a nice corridor. It goes off to spare room. And that corridor goes off to the library from the front of the house. And here we have, so if that's the wine cellar, this will be the cold storage. Cathedora, welcome in. Oh, it's lovely to have you here. Lovely to have you. We're just doing a little tour of the Bag End again. And in the cold storage, who would have known? We have secrets. Keep it secret, keep it safe. So I'm going to do something fancy here. Because we do fancy. We do fancy. Sometimes. Sometimes. Well, good morning. You overslept a bit, but how are you? I might have done that the other day. I'm like, I set my alarm, and then you set it to snooze, and then you snooze it again, and then you forget that you actually turned it off, and then all of a sudden, it's all over. Oh, Harry, how are you? Lovely to have you guys in. Welcome, welcome. This is the little study, and that goes into the master bedroom. So the only way you can actually get to the master, well, besides the side door, you'd actually come through a little library. I'm going to put a little study, like a little desk, like a desk, so you can sit and look out the window, and that'll be the bedroom. Yeah, so there's things and stuff. There's plenty more rooms, lots of rooms, guest rooms with lovely views. So I've got lots of detailing to do. But right now my focus is on the outside and trying to rebuild the hillside so that we can maybe do some, yeah, we're in the middle of renovations. We're in the mega renovations. Oh, you don't have an alarm most days. Oh, you like to live dangerously. I think the only time I set an alarm is I've got an early wedding to shoot. Oh, yep. So you've yeah, they've got timings you've got to be out the door and ready for. Nice. Yeah, on a weekday, if I'm working from home, that's good, because then I can sleep in a little bit, and you just kind of roll out of bed and pretend like you're all official, like turn everything on. But days I've got to go in, I put off getting up a little bit too late sometimes. No, you do not mess around on those days. No, for sure. I bet there's so much setup, I'd imagine. So much you've got to prepare, and once you're prepared, then you know you don't have to worry about it. But if you're not ready, that's something you do not want to do. So let's have a look. This is what I've been doing today. I built this hillside out from the top of the hobbit hole, which wasn't connected. This wasn't really connected at all here. So I've built this up to about here. Yeah, there you go. Built it up to about there, and we've taken it all the way over here, and we've started to put in a little bit of a walkway that's going to go up to a secret garden. So I've kind of started to think about which way this will wiggle. We've been wiggling. We've been wiggling down the hillside. Oh, lovely to have you in. Thank you for popping in. Secret garden, yeah. So, well, kind of secret. You wouldn't know it was there unless you popped all the way up. So now I'm just trying to make sure we've got a way to get up there quite nicely with those little kind of stairs. But there'll be something up here. Just on the roof. On the ceiling. On the roof? No, roof. Not ceiling. That would be weird. But yeah, I've been running up and down to make sure it felt okay. I think there's still a bit of work I need to do to make this feel right. But I want there to be a window here, so I don't want to just keep extending this out. You know what I mean? I'm being a bit fluffy. We're being a bit fluffy. We got another follow today, guys. Epic Guy and No, welcome in. How are you? Lovely to have you in. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. I'm trying to build a little walkway up a hillside. We're doing good. We're doing good. I'm here trying to think about the front of my hobbit hole. I did a door, and now I've got to connect it up to the hillside. So what I thought was a nice little hillside, we're just going to build our stuff in it. It was not the right shape actually. So we're doing a little bit of terraforming. A little bit. Not a whole heap. Oh, well, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Come in, get comfy. Comfy's all we do, unless I jump in a big hole of nope, and then it's a little bit exciting for a little bit. Until we come back and start doing this sort of thing. But yeah, we're doing this. This is the terraforming day where I'm finally making friends with the hillside and my front door that I built. I'm from New Zealand. I'm Night Sky from New Zealand, and I play mostly Bedrock and a little bit of Java here and there, but yeah, mostly Bedrock. I'm here today on the Slackville community SMP, and sometimes you will find me on a creator invite only sort of how you explain it, SMP called Farlands, and I'll actually be there in a couple of days because we're having a stream weekend, and that will be so much fun. I will be doing a pixel art challenge. So yeah, sometimes you might find me over there. I'm here a few days a week, a couple of days during the week, and one in the weekend usually. But yes, New Zealand on the upside down land. What to a lot of folk. we're on the other side of this lovely planet, but thanks to the Twitch and stuff, sometimes it doesn't feel like it, hey. 3 subs away from the goal. Oh, you guys, because I've had a couple of follows today. There's been a little run of it. And I'm like, what's going on? And I'm super thankful because last stream we just got to 300, and like it blows my mind because this is just fun. This is just fun. What are you doing? Stop it.
Epic
No.
Brand Noob gifted 3 subscriptions. You are amazing.
What are you doing? Thank you. You're awesome. But what are you doing? Thank you so much. Look at this. There's 3 gift sub guides. You're awesome. Hang on, who do we get? You've got one over there to Randy, aka Sir Stick. One to the Puka, right there, and one to a Lack of Hygiene. Thank you so much for that. You are amazing. Oh my goodness. Right there. Hang on. Wait. Just wait one gosh darn minute there. There you go. That's for you. Puka, you literally just popped in and got hit in the head with a sub. Boop. Boop, that's what you get. Puka, that's what you get. Oh my goodness. That's right, isn't that fun when you happen? You just walk in and boop. Boop, you have amazing folk. Like Epic Guy and Noob that came in right then. That's what you get. That's right, Puka. Stop it. Stop it. Oh, so sad. So sad. Pooped on the head with a sub. The tears. The tears. Oh, you're awesome. Thank you for the biddies, Puka. I was just showing off your avatar's pack, as I do. I'm like excited to show off all my bits and pieces. Speak of the little foxy gremlin. And who should appear? Puka, you're awesome. Thank you so much for the biddies. Yeah, so today there's been a lot of dirt. Today has been the day of dirt. Very dirty day. What's that? Eerie Puka is such a good name. It's an old Jimmy Stewart movie centered around a puka that you love dearly. Seriously. There's a reference there that not many folk would know. I know Puka does like some old movies. If that's true, then GG on getting that reference. That's right, we won't get gushy, but Puka's a good sort. Just saying. I've actually been learning a lot of Blender from the tutorials that you've got. So I need to make more time, to be fair. I want to use Blender to set up some templates for emotes and stuff like that. That's what I want to do. Although one of my ideas is not just like Minecraft, it's actually like a blobby, turning a drawing I've made into 3D. So, yeah, we're going to learn stuff very slowly. Very, very slowly. Whoops, I fell. Yeah, Blender is fun, but I feel like I need to just only do that for like a good hard week. And then it'll be a little bit more natural feeling to just jump in any time. I feel like if I leave it too long, there's so much that I have forgotten. Aziz, light. Hang on. There we go. There's another one. Hang on. There you go. Enough? Get more. Not that one. You don't get that one. There is a missing button. See, I need to do it automatically somehow so that when I'm doing Slackville, that button comes back. Wait. I can't stay too much longer, but just for Gary. Hang on. Where is it? Please hold. It'll be worth it. Oh my gosh. That one, and then.
We want a shrubbery.
It's a race. Gary, what happened? Iron Knight. Guess what? We need a shrubbery. One that is nice and not too expensive. See, even the little calf is so excited.
You're underestimating the sneakiness, sir.
Oh, there's a fight for sneakiness now. Watch out. What's up? He's so excited. There you go. Now you're up. Your horns are comically big for your body. Okay, wait. 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 They're in here. This one? No, this one. This one. Okay. These. Where's my other... Oh. I think the other ones are outside. I've already got some of those. We want a shrubbery. I didn't even see that. Wasn't on. Oh, look. I was going to put maybe some flowers there though. Let's find a different place for some shrubberies. As you know, flowers can go there. Here we will have a small... Ooh. You know what we can do? We can do fancy shrubberies. Not just any shrubberies. Fancy shrubberies. And there they are. That one. I don't scrimp on our shrubberies. We'll do more. But we'll do these ones and see what that looks like. That needs to be a bit taller. One more. Wait. But wait, there's more. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for being too cool for school today. We'll do that for starters. We're going to put a window in there with like blue and white glass. Light blue and white glass. Be a nice little thing. That works. Yeah, we're not finished on that side. Let's go to the back door. So we did a little bit here. See, these were some more trees here. Let's do a little bit of stuff here and wait. But wait, there's more. When I say we do fancy shrubberies, I mean, come on, we're mossing it up. Oh, yeah. It is getting late, though. I know when... Oh, excuse me. Mauve. There we go. Oh, and yeah, this is going to be a nice little bridge. We'll turn this into something fancy. But sometimes, if you're really, really lucky, you look down here, sometimes there's glow squids. If you're lucky. We're not lucky today. But we are lucky that you guys are cool and here with me, but not the squids. Once I came down here and there was like literally 4 squids. 4 glow squids sitting there. Okay, I think we need to go and take a little screenshot because we do need to wrap up. It is getting late. I do have like a little command. It's called Time NZ, and that will tell you what time it is here, and it is very late. Very late. Yeah, Puka, don't tell anybody. Shh. Otherwise everybody will start to cotton on. Don't be silly, they know you are. Okay, let's get a little shot of us on the hill that we made. So maybe from down here, but it's nighttime. We'll do a nighttime shot and see if that also looks okay. I can't see everything from here. That's no good to anybody. And that looks okay. We need to rethink this. Maybe if we stand on top of... Whoa, I can't fly. Ooh. We stand up here. Now we need to get onto there. That one. There we go. Alright. We stand up here. Will that be better? We need to wait for daytime. We need to wait for daytime. So guys, how have you been? Hope you're gonna have a good day planned ahead and stuff. How's the weather? Why, thank you for the dance. Hope you're doing good. Hope you've had a good time while you're here anyways. I mean, I know we don't go all cray cray, and I'm not awfully silly all the time. Only once in a while. But seeing as you're one of the noobs in the house, I do hope you've had a good time. Thank you for being here and actually being part of the community. Sometimes you get folk come in and you don't know who you're gonna. It's like life's like a box of chocolates. But no, you hope you've had a good hangout. Well, I'm pleased you found us too. Cheers. I almost finished my drink, but we need to hydrate, guys. So please try. Please do. Please do. You need to check your hearing, Iron Knight. Maybe in the weekend. Although I do need to get... So in the weekend, it is... Iron Knight is one of our fellow Farlanders. Along with Cathedora. We had Ron in earlier as well. We've got our Farland stream weekend coming up. And I'll be last on day one. But I do need to do what I have planned is my pixel art competition entry for this month. So every month we have something that's a little bit different that Ron Bent organises for us. And yes, so I've got to do that, but it has become quite the thing on our SMP. When I first started, day one, we got introduced to the Wither, and I must say I'm a bit of a chicken and would never have done anything like that myself. But now, thanks to all the good folk, it's not as scary as it was, but I still wouldn't go and do it on my own. You said, cray cray. Oh yeah, it sounds so similar. It's just like if you're not like only half listening, you could totally get those two words like totally muddled up. I completely understand. But no, like I said, it's like sometimes it's like, are we doing this? Oh my gosh. And then yeah, I was doing twice in a row I went in the Farlands streams I did. I was like, I'm going to go over to mining and we're going to just have a nice chill stream and I'm going to be getting some terracotta. We know how that turned out in the end. We had fellow Farlander Vow come to do some helping. We did some helping. We did have Walter the Wither come in. It was very, very helpful. We were mostly successful. But no, honestly, it's really cool. It does mean that I get out of my little shell. Sometimes I can be very although I do like my creative in bits and pieces. But at the same time, oh jeepers, I probably would not just go up and jump and poke a wither in the backside. But these days I might. One day, I think one day. I know, one day. I have to say, I tell people I've got to say this. You don't say you can't do it. Just say you can't do it yet. One day. I will do a wither on my own. One day. One day. Not today. One day. Okay, let's get this little screenshot because it is late. I want to get a nice view of that hill. We got a nice one from over there, but that was really far away. What if instead of doing the whole me thing over, like, could do it like that? How about like that? Is that okay? I think that's okay. I learned that from Jen. You kind of, if you're trying to get yourself, if you're like, oh, I'm too straight on, turn a bit and you just click and then it straightens you up. There we go. Fancy. Fancy. Okay, ready? Say cheese. This is gonna be my like thumbnail thingy that I try and do. We try and do things proper, like sometimes. All right. Say cheese. Cheese. There it is. You guys have got it. Alright. There we go. Mostly, you guys are mostly behaved. Mostly well behaved. I'll give you guys a pass. Come on, squeeze up, squeeze up. Cheeseburgers. Oh, now we're friends. Besties. Right. Fuzzy pickles. Oh, don't feel like fuzzy ones. It feels like they've dropped on the floor under the couch. To be found many, many days later. Although they would make you giggle, so it would be perfect for a family photo. Well, look at us. We did a little bit of hill. I was going to say hill shading. No. Hill shaping. Wait, what? Oh, pickles. Okay, I'm liking the top of the Hobbit door now. and it is making the actual hillside look a little less flat. I think it was looking very, yeah, very flat. And you can see a little bit of the top of the grass because it's that savanna grass. And I think that works quite nicely with the red door. Anyway, that's my opinions. Terraforming, yes, was as my stream title. I thought I was being really like clever. Who actually played that back in the day? Put your hand up. Reticulating splines. It was one of my favorite games for a long time. Anyways, I think we're going to have to wrap it up. We're going to go and see if we can find somebody to raid. I'm going to go get under in my house because I don't know if I've slept for a little while. Oh, it helps if I actually totally know what I'm doing. Okay, it's coming together. Yeah, I was a little bit not sure about this whole gaping hole out the front, but having worked from that side over, I'm liking it a lot more now. I have to figure out what we're going to do in this room down the bottom because I didn't have this in my plans before. But yeah, this might turn into something or it might not. It could be like a conservatory, but now we've got this path that's coming down. So I have to have a think about what this is. We could change this up. However, the window's just a little bit lower than the door. So we need to keep some steps at least to here to make this not look weird. But yeah, we'll have a think about things. And yeah, the side of the wood here. So we've got to kind of keep that form going. But yeah, I'll have a think about it. I'm happy with what we've done. It's coming along. I feel like it's in my head now. It's actually looking like I was a bit worried. It wasn't looking like I wanted it to look. I was all a bit yeah. But we did the whole just let it sit, let it simmer, and we're in good shape again. We're in good shape. Okay. Let's do stuff and push the buttons. Oh my gosh, it's late. I'm tired. It's time to stop doing this silly things we're doing. But no, thank you guys for being here. Let's push some more buttons because we can. So, there we go. That's what time it is. Oh my god, that's what time it is. That's the thing that we do. And there's the, what do you call it, the raid call. You guys are welcome. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. It's been lovely. It's been lovely. Now we get to push the other buttons because just we've got them. We need to press them. That's just how things work. Oh my giddy aunt. Holy moly. Okay. We've had Happy Turtle. We've had a lot of Flip the Plushies, a lot of follows, and wait for it. There you go. You're famous. Famous. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for being here. You're on TV. World famous in New Zealand. Okay, let's put the other buttons. That one. Let's see if we can see who's online. Let's find somebody to go and deliver you good folk over to? Okay, there's a couple. I've got actually doing Minecrafty things. I think I'm going to take you over to GeoGirl, because we went to Troj last time, and I think Luna is doing RL Craft, but I know that if you wanted just a bit of a chill time, Geo's over there building on her Kanalstad. It's a long-term, it's actually a survival world that she's building this all in, as far as I understand, but she's replicating a town called Kanalstad. But she's done, it's huge. Every time I go in there, she's done so much more to it. I love watching her do her thing. But no, thank you guys. Turtles, T-Man closing off with the turtles. Love it. Every single time. So we'll do that. Go say hi. I will have to raid and run when we get there. But no, go and have fun. Take care. Am I pushing all the right buttons is the next question. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yep, thank you guys. Have fun, take care, be good. I will be back in a few days, but it'll be Farland stream weekend. So watch this space. And on the Twitters and stuff, I think I'll post some links and bits and pieces to that too. But you guys, stay cool. Stay awesome. You're very, very lucky to have you guys here. Thank you so much, everybody, for the lurks and the chats and everything in between. You guys are cool. Too cool for school. Go have fun. Do your thing, and we'll see you again.